Hello, my name is Dana Smithers, and I am the author of The Law of Attraction Gratitude Journal. Attract more of what you want to create a happy, abundant life. I wanted to share with you in this video how to use this. So this is the first introduction to it. So once you get the book, I invite you to take a quick look through it. You'll see it's got 52. It's a 52-week journal. So you know what? You can do it consecutively or not. It doesn't matter. It's entirely up to you. It's about how you feel when you write in this journal. And I actually wrote this journal while my husband was recovering from cancer, and it kept me on track, and it kept me focused, kept me manifesting what I wanted, which was at the end a Law of Attraction Gratitude Journal where people everywhere in the world could learn how to deliberately use the Law of Attraction, and also to help people understand uh, how much gratitude they need to express in their life and why. So I have huge gratitude for my life. I love my life. I am looking forward to what I'm going to create more in my life as I journey forward in life. So I'm just going to give you a little introduction about it. So um, when you go to the table of contents, it's going to show you 52 weeks of each week has a little law of attraction tip. And that law of attraction tip is to help you uh, think about your thoughts, your feelings, what are you getting in life, and what are you manifesting. So each thought gives you a little bit to work with or not. If you want the week to be about that tip, that's fine. If not, that's okay too. So on page 2, I've got a little page of information about what the law of attraction is and how to deliberately use it. So read through that, read through it periodically, because it has to sink in. How do you actually use this law of attraction? And so the law of attraction, in a nutshell, is just its vibration, its energy. So whatever kind of energy you're giving out, you're going to attract back, which is why gratitude is so important. So on the first page, on page 2, I've got a little diagram there. It explains how it works. So it starts with your words, then it goes to your thoughts, your vibes. Your vibes are feeling, how do you feel about what you're saying, and that's the result you get. So if you don't like what's going on in your life right now, then you have to go back to the very words that are forming the thoughts in your head and what you're saying out there. It doesn't matter if you're saying out loud or thinking it or posting on social media somewhere. Those thoughts are going out there, and they have a vibrational energy to them. So gratitude, if you look at Dr. David Hawkins has a scale of energetic vibrations, and in it he's got levels of consciousness. So when you look at where love is and gratitude, they rank higher up than those negative feelings of anger or despair, which are low on that vibrational scale. So we want to try and, get the middle and then go higher with how we're feeling. So that's all about what you're vibrating. On page 3, it says why expressing gratitude is key to your happiness. And it's just as I said, every vibration that you have, every word that comes out of your mouth. So if you're expressing gratitude all day long, doesn't matter how simple it may be for a meal that you have. It may be a coffee, meeting a friend, being out in nature, looking at the beauty in nature, being happy that it's sunny, being happy that it's rainy. So it's up to you. It's all about your feelings, and you want to keep working on making those feelings positive. So you want to find those kind of happy places in your life. So then when we go to page 4, this is something, a process that I created and I love. You can see it also on my all of my branding has the Ask, Believe, Receive there. So it's the Ask, Believe, Receive process, because the reason most people don't get what they want is because they don't ask. But even deeper than that is they're not clear on what it is they want to have or to manifest in their life. So in the book, you'll also come across some clarity through contrast exercises that you can do. But ask. When you're clear on what you want, ask, and do a big ask. Ask all day long. You can even put it on social media, but get it out of your head and get it out there into the world what your ask is. And then once you've done the ask and you're clear on what it is, believe. You've got to believe it's possible. So this is where all of us in the law of attraction talk about mindset. We talk about limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, where do they come from? How do you get rid of them? There's lots of ways to get rid of them. You can use some NLP techniques, you can do some meditations, you can do some cord cutting, depending on what the negative thought is. But we want to get to where you want to get to, me too, where I believe what I want is possible. So I'm going to look for evidence. Before I wrote this gratitude journal, I actually went to one of our local bookstores, Indigo, and I looked at all the journals and I thought, wow, there's lots of journals. I think people could use a journal. So I went, okay, let's get clear on what is it that I want to be in my journal. So ask, believe, and receive. And so let's say I asked for, let's say I was looking for a new red coat. Okay, you can kind of tell that I like the color red. Okay, part of my brand. I love red because I feel very energetic when I'm wearing red. I feel good. I feel fun. You know, sometimes I feel sassy. I mean, every different color of red makes me feel a little bit different. But let's say I wanted to manifest a red coat. So I had that in my mind, and I went to a store, and oh, it was the perfect coat, and I loved it, but there was only one, and it wasn't my size. So, you know, I got a choice here, just like you do. I could say, oh, my language isn't that bad, so I might just say, oh crap. Right? I might say, ah crap, they've only got one size, the store checked, now that's the last one left. So what I need to do immediately is reset my vibration from that negative little oh crap to, all right, great, I can see that there are coats out there, there's evidence. So I celebrate what we call the closeness of the match. So that's something that you want to do all the time. Maybe you're looking for a relationship, you go out with someone, they're not perfect. Don't tell everybody in the world that they're not perfect. Don't paste it on social media. Just say next, like there was some closeness of the match, but now I'm clearer on what it is I want, whether it's relationship, health, finances, it doesn't matter. That's what you're working through in this gratitude journal. All right, that's page 4. On page 5, I give you some tips about how to benefit the most with this gratitude journal. So, you know, I've said in here, take 30 to 60 minutes once a week. I tend to do mine on a Sunday. It's just because that's a real quiet time for me. I meditate longer. I make sure I get it out in nature. I do yoga or do something more on a spiritual level for me. So, you know, look at the weekly tips. It says there's 5 statements. And you're going to be using the ask, believe, receive process. And then looking at abundance. So on page 5, read that all through. So that's my little introduction to my Law of Attraction Gratitude Journal. Attract more of what you want to create a happy, abundant life. So I will, the next video will be on how to really use the weekly tips that are given here. So if you haven't gotten the book already, if you have, thank you so much for buying it. Thank you for passing it on. I hope it's working for you. I love to hear testimonials about how it's working for you in your life. And if you haven't got it, you can go to Amazon.ca or Amazon.com and just look up my name, Dana Smithers, or look up Law of Attraction Gratitude Journal. Until we meet again, keep on watching what you're attracting.